Hello guys, welcome back again to my channel and welcome to another brand new video. Today is Saturday 7th of March 2026 and I want to drop Saturday picks and Saturday predictions, safe games that I think we are going to win today being Saturday, and these games accumulate a total of 14 odds for today being Saturday. You won't want to miss out on this game, so I'm going to list out the games and I'm also going to be giving my reasons, the reasons why I picked these games that we should play today. I believe they are very, very safe. Believe me, I picked these games very, very carefully. So I'm going to go straight into the games I have for today. Please, if it is please do not forget to subscribe, turn on your notifications. Also, make sure you like this video, share this video so you can get to a whole lot of others so that the reach can increase and become massive. So let's go to the Saturday games. The first match I have here is in the Italian Serie A, the match between Cagliari and Como. Como are currently doing wonders in the Serie A this season. I believe Como are pushing for a Champions League spot, or if possibly a Europa League spot, and I'm convinced that Como have what it takes. Como are a better off team than Cagliari. Not too better. Como are about, Cagliari are like 12th, 11th in the league, thereabout. So for this game, my prediction is that Como are going to get at least one goal in this game. Away team over 0.5 goals. That is my pick for that particular game, and that is the first match for today's game. Cagliari versus Como in the Italian Serie A. I picked Como to score at least one goal, away over 0.5 goals. Then the next match I have here is in the German Bundesliga, the match between Mainz 05 and VfB Stuttgart. And for this match, my pick here is over 1.5 goals. I am very much convinced that this match is going to end in a win for Stuttgart. I believe that Stuttgart are going to score at least twice in this game based on the recent form of Stuttgart as compared to the form of Mainz. If you look at the head-to-head between these two teams, all of the last 6 matches between Mainz and Stuttgart have ended in more than 2 goals being scored, and Stuttgart have won 4 times out of the last 6 times that they've played. And the recent 6 matches between these two teams, all of Mainz's last 6 matches have produced over 1.5 goals, and 5 of the last 6 matches of Stuttgart have also produced over 1.5 goals. So I'm convinced that this is a very safe pick and it's a likely outcome of this game. Whether Stuttgart wins or not, I believe that there will be at least 2 goals from this particular match, and that's why I picked that option. Now let's move on to the next game. I went to the Spanish La Liga, the match between Athletic Bilbao versus FC Barcelona. FC Barcelona are preparing for the Champions League, and they are going to, I believe Barcelona will still win this game actually, if you ask me my opinion, but I'm picking over 2.5 goals because I think Athletic Bilbao are going to get 1 goal at least in this game, and Barcelona on their own will score up to 3 because we've seen Barcelona scoring a lot of goals recently. But I do not want to categorically say that Barcelona are going to win Athletic Bilbao this weekend, and I also do not want to say Bilbao are going to stop Barcelona since Bilbao are at home. But I think that this match will end in a 2-1 or 3-1 scoreline prediction for any of the teams. Maybe if Bilbao prove to be too strong, they may score the 2-1, but it favors Barcelona currently. So I see a 2-1 or 3-1 in this game. That is why I have picked over 2.5 goals as my prediction for this match between Athletic Bilbao and FC Barcelona. That was the third game I have for today in today's games. Now let's move on. And now we are proceeding to the Netherlands Eredivisie, and I picked the match there, which is the match between FC Groningen and Ajax, and that is where I picked. And for this game, I picked over 1.5 goals as well because Groningen are not a small side in this league. They are not that weak to beat. And Ajax, though Ajax played their last match, a 0-0 draw, I believe that Ajax are going to want to bounce back in this game. And Ajax, as the superpower of the Eredivisie, Ajax have a lot to prove because I believe they've lost the league. PSV Eindhoven have taken over that league this season, but 2 goals are going to come out. Groningen will score, Ajax may likely win, but Ajax also scores. So for this match, both teams to score is also another good pick, but I decided to go with over 1.5 goals because I'm looking at safe picks and the safest possible predictions that we can get for today so that we can be able to win our game for today. That's why I made that pick, and my pick there is over 1.5 goals, the match between Groningen and Ajax in the Netherlands Eredivisie. Now let's move on to the Turkish Super League, Besiktas Istanbul versus Galatasaray. This is a match of the two superpowers in the, not really superpowers anyway, but Besiktas are trying to come. In fact, Besiktas are unbeaten in their last 6 matches after winning 4 back-to-back matches and drawing 2, while Galatasaray have also won 4 in their most recent 6 matches, but Galatasaray have lost twice. Now, if you look at the head-to-head between these two teams, out of their last 6 matches, 4 of them have produced both sides scoring 5 of them have produced over 1.5 goals, and 4 have also produced over 2.5 goals. And the most recent 6 matches of these two teams, we've seen a lot of, in fact, we've seen Besiktas score in each and every one of the last 6 matches. Like I said, they've won 4 and they've drawn 2. And we've seen both teams to score in 4 of these last 6 matches of Besiktas rather. For Galatasaray, in fact, over Galatasaray matches are just abundant with goals. So for this match, my prediction here, I'm going with both teams to score. I believe that Galatasaray will score in this game and Besiktas will score. If you ask me my score prediction for this game, I see a full-time 2-2 draw, because I know that Galatasaray will be playing with caution because of their Champions League. But at the same time, Galatasaray do not want to lose in the league. So I picked that this match will have both of these sides scoring, and that is what I picked for this game. Both teams to score, between Galatasaray and Besiktas, rather Besiktas versus Galatasaray, both teams to score. Now let's move on to the next game I have here in the German Bundesliga, the match between FC Köln and Borussia Dortmund. For this game, I picked Dortmund to score at least 2 goals in this game. Taking a look at Dortmund's recent matches. Okay, let me start with FC Köln. FC Köln have conceded back consistently in order. In fact, in their last 6 matches, FC Köln have conceded at least 2 goals in 5 of their last 6 matches, and Dortmund have scored at least 2 goals in all of their last 6 matches. In fact, in all Dortmund matches, Dortmund usually score at least 2 goals in each of their matches. So that is why I'm very much confident in this outcome, and I believe that this match is going to end in Dortmund scoring at least 2 goals, and that is my pick for this game between FC Köln and Borussia Dortmund. I picked Borussia Dortmund to get at least 2 goals in this particular match. That's my pick there. So we are moving on to the next game, the match between AG Auxerre and Strasbourg. This is in the French league. Strasbourg have also been one of the most dominant teams in the league, in the French league, both in fact in France. If you are mentioning one of their best teams this season, you cannot do without the name Strasbourg. Now, Strasbourg are playing an AG Auxerre side that are not like really bad, but are not also really good. So AG Auxerre are somewhere in between the worst teams in the league and the good teams in the league. So though they are home and Strasbourg are away, I do not want to confidently pick Strasbourg to win this match, though I think Strasbourg are going to win this match, but I'm not that confident that Strasbourg will win. But I'm very much confident that Strasbourg does not lose this game to AG Auxerre. I'm very much confident about that. That is why my prediction here is for Strasbourg not to lose. So I picked away win or draw, Strasbourg to win or draw this match against AG Auxerre. I believe so much in the consistency of Strasbourg, and I believe that they are going to come out on top against AG Auxerre. So draw or away, that is my prediction in that particular game. Now the last but not the least match I have here is in the German Bundesliga, the match between Heidenheim and TSG Hoffenheim. This is a match between Heidenheim team, who are the last position in the league, and Hoffenheim, who are currently 3rd position. Though Hoffenheim, they lost their last match last weekend, and I believe that Hoffenheim are on the bouncing back mode. So for this game, following the trend in Hoffenheim recent matches where they almost always score at least twice, I believe that if Hoffenheim gets 2 goals in this game, it should be enough for them to seal the game and come out with the victory. Even if Hoffenheim gets just 1 goal in this game, Hoffenheim are going to win the match. That is my prediction. That is my opinion. You can let me know your own, but I believe that this is a match ending a win for TSG Hoffenheim, and that is what I picked. So total, I picked about 8 to 9 games for this week, for today, and these games come out a total of 14 odds, like I said earlier. And by my own opinion and by my own judgment, I believe that these games are very, very safe for us to play. So I'm going to do a quick recap on these games so that I can conclude this video. So let's go for the recap. The first match I have is Cagliari versus Como in the Italian Serie A, and my prediction here is for Como to get at least 1 goal, away team over 0.5 goals. And then the next I have is in the German Bundesliga, Mainz 05 versus VfB Stuttgart. I picked over 1.5 goals in that particular one. Then in the Spanish La Liga, the match between Athletic Bilbao and FC Barcelona, I picked over 2.5 goals in that particular one. Also in the match between Groningen and Ajax in the Netherlands Eredivisie, I picked over 1.5 goals as well. Now for the next match in the Turkish league, Besiktas versus Galatasaray, I picked both teams to score as my pick there. I'm convinced about that one. Cologne versus Dortmund in the German Bundesliga, I picked Dortmund to score at least 2 goals in that particular game. AG Auxerre versus Strasbourg, I picked Strasbourg to win or draw. And then the last but not the least game I have for today in this my sweet 14 odd ticket is in the German Bundesliga, the match between Heidenheim and TSG Hoffenheim, and my prediction there is for a away team to win, Hoffenheim to win. Thanks guys for watching this video up to this point, and as usual, please let me know your thoughts about this game in the comment section, and also please make sure you share this video so you can get to a whole lot of others. Make sure you like, subscribe. Tell me what you think, please. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section. I'm waiting to hear your thoughts. I'm waiting to hear your opinion. Waiting to hear everything you think. So good luck to us until tomorrow's game. Good luck to us. Bye.